Hi everybody, welcome to day 3, month of mindfulness. So yesterday you started to look at how content, media, social media, television, conversations take away from your ability to enjoy and experience the present moment. And one of my favorite spiritual teachers, Dyer, says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So it always starts with us, with our focus is our power. And so we're creating with what we give our attention, and then the feelings are a result of our focus. The feelings are a result of our thoughts. So that's why I asked you to pay attention to the emotion and see what that might be trying to convey to you. So today, the exercise for today is we're going to take it one step further. Whenever you have a piece of anything that takes you into negative emotion, then you've identified it, you've started to isolate the feeling of it and ask why you have it. And this identification now will allow you to move into the next step of realizing what you would instead prefer. So for example, you were watching the news about the terrible inequality that occurs on a financial level, the disparity that occurs in America, and it made you angry, and you started down that cycle, and you thought, and then it caused fear in you perhaps, because you're like, well, what about me? Or maybe you have a close loved one that is suffering economically. So you're in the emotion, right? Doesn't feel good, you're noticing. You're not necessarily reacting, you're just noticing. And in that moment, catch it early. In that moment, instead of focusing on the disparity that angers you, then you would instead focus on what you prefer. What you would prefer. So if our power is our focus, and when we change the way we look at things, the things that we look at change, there's an ability to shift in the moment to get a better desired outcome. So maybe you take 1 minute focusing on greater stability, what that would feel like, what economic stability for all would feel like. I mean, that's a feeling, right? It would be more unifying. What greater distribution of wealth might look like and feel like if you were living in an environment that was everybody in the environment was readily experiencing less disparity. And then just think about it for yourself, even what that feels like when you feel more secure. So that's your exercise for today. You notice when something bothers you, and in that moment you catch it and you shift it. And you shift it, and then you tap into what you do want, and you focus there for at least 1 minute. If you can do this more than one time a day, even better. And then the second practice is going to be 4 minutes of meditation. So it's finding a quiet spot, grounding, some part of you touching the floor, and closing your eyes, setting a timer on your phone, uninterrupted, and this time, if you can, start to count your breath in. Inhale 1, 2, 3, exhale 1, 2, 3, or whatever your in-breath is. And do that for 4 minutes. In 1, 2, 3, 4, exhale 2, 3, 4. So for 4 minutes, do that, okay? See you tomorrow.